My name is Barbara Ox. I live in St. Anthony. I've lived here since 1976. I have given all of my years to the planning parish, so I hope you will listen to some of the things I have to say. The first thing I would like to read into the record is Article 9 of the Constitution of the State of Louisiana. Under natural resources and environment, public policy. Section 1. The natural resources of the state, including air and water, and the healthful, scenic, historic, and aesthetic quality of the environment shall be protected, conserved, and replenished insofar as possible and consistent with health, safety, and welfare of the people. The legislature shall enact laws to implement this policy. This is your direction. This is the Department's constitutional guidance. We hope fervently that you will protect us the way the Constitution says that you should. I am here tonight speaking on behalf of the League of Women Voters of St. Tammany, and I thank you for having this hearing here, and I thank the Citizens Organization, and I thank Mayor Lemons for asking for this to be held here. The League of Women Voters of St. Tammany further requests that no oil or gas drilling permits be issued in St. Tammany Parish. St. Tammany Parish has been in the forefront of land use planning and zoning in Louisiana. Directions 2025 was held over a period of 4 to 5 years before Katrina, driven by hundreds of citizens giving thousands of hours to make a plan for the future of the parish. This plan was constructed by our citizens and designed to preserve the environment that makes our parish unique. Our trees, waterways, clean air, and excellent water from the southern hills. We have recently completed the comprehensive rezoning of the entire parish to further that plan. All of our efforts have been aimed at orderly growth and preserving the quality of life most have found here. In looking at the location map and considering that our drainage is sheet flow, runoff from the proposed site, and all the trucks that will be servicing will flow toward Fontainebleau State Park, Cane Bayou River, and Bayou Cascade. Fontainebleau State Park is a jewel of flora and fauna, with surrounding areas hosting many native and migratory bird species, including the endangered red Caucasian woodpecker and the rare floral specimens. Bayou Cane and Bayou Liberty are classified as scenic streams. A scenic stream permit surely must be required if our request is ignored. Trucks that will service the proposed project will carry chemicals and pollutants to and from the site. Trucks leak and have accidents, polluting rainwater runoff. They destroy roads as well, leading to dust and pollute air pollution. Their results foul the air. Surely our environment deserves protection from this danger. Any closed well will require flaring of excess gas. In the future, should this industry be allowed here, storage tanks will vent toxic fumes 24/7. An air permit should be required, but sadly, the industry, by special exemption, escapes this law. We also question the statement by House Oil and Gas that they will truck in the millions of gallons of water they will need and truck out the rest of wastewater they will produce in their fracking operation. A study by Environment America published in 2013 states that 280 billion tons of wastewater was produced from fracking operations in 2012 across the United States. Will this water come from our aquifer? We don't know where these ponds that they really use to get the water. I know. They also say that they will truck their wastewater to a licensed exploration and production waste facility. Where will that be? In somebody else's backyard to cause havoc. And finally, perhaps most importantly, St. Tammany Parish depends on a sole source of drinking water supply, the Southern Hills Aquifer, which could be impacted by any oil and gas drilling action. Were an accident to occur, our citizens would have no other source of potable water adequate to supply the population. This is a risk no one should ask us to take, and indeed, EPA may require an environmental study. What will happen 10 and 20 years from now after this well or many wells have been drilled and the concrete starts to deteriorate that supposedly protects our aquifer? The League stands united with many other citizens, organizations, and parish and local government, and request that we deny the drilling permit from Hills Oil and Gas.
Closing